Matt wrote on HelpMyPatients.com, Gary needs to be psychologically kicked in the nuts. He's self-absorbed and he's an asshole. Find a way to make that register.
So, I went on another date with that girl Jane.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I took her out to the Cheesecake Factory. I thought it was you know,
that's
big night.
That's a nice restaurant.
Yeah, it's a nice restaurant, and you know, so things have been going really great. We've been getting along pretty well.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad to hear that, and you know, we sat down, and when I go to the Cheesecake Factory, I like to order. You know, since they have such an eclectic menu, I typically like to get, you know, like an appetizer and an entree that are like one type of food, and then like have my date get like an appetizer and entree that are another type of food, so you like maximize you know, the spectrum of what you're eating. And you know,
I'm sorry, was she the girl you had the episode of Repeating with?
Yeah, Jane was the girl I had the episode of Repeating with.
Oh, and so things didn't go too badly on that first date.
Things did not go too badly on that first date, and
I'm sorry, are you having an episode of Repeating now?
Am I having an episode of Repeating? Yes, I'm having an episode of Repeating.
Okay.
Anyway, so she took offense to this, like I was trying to control how she was ordering her food.
Gary was having an episode of Repeating, but I thought it was a good opportunity for me to repeat back the very negative things he says about other people.
I started hurling insults at her, you know, hoping that maybe she would leave so I could enjoy my Southwestern egg rolls in peace.
Yeah, that's not the right way to do it with a woman. I mean, I'm not here to coach you, but you really have to show respect. Sometimes you just need to be tolerant and just get along with the people who you're around, and then decide later, you know, if you don't want to see them again.
If I don't want to see them again, yeah, and you know, so I was throwing these insults at her, and it just really, it didn't seem to faze her at all. Like, you know, I was basically just trying to get her to leave so I could enjoy my Southwestern egg rolls in peace, but she wouldn't leave, and you know, so I just kept making. At this point, I was just making shit up because
you're a bastard sometimes.
I'm a bastard sometimes, and you know, I told her that her armpits were really smelly, and I told her that
some things about you are revolting.
Some things about me are revolting, and you know, I excused myself to go to the bathroom because I...
Did you get there in time? Sometimes the most productive thing a therapist can do is mirror a patient's behavior.
She was just totally indignant about all of this, and she was like pretending like all of my complaints were totally unfounded. And
well, she could have told you that you're a klutz in a sack, like other girls have said.
Yeah, I'm a klutz in the sack, and you know, and I told her that, you know, she really wasn't that good in bed, you know, and I also told her, you know, that I'd you know, slept with someone else while we had been together, which wasn't true, but you know, none of these things.
You're a lying son of a bitch.
I'm a lying son of a bitch. None of these things were.
I mean, you're a